Hello, AP Bio students, and welcome to Lab Diaries from AP Bio. In this series, we will cover different lab expectations and review key labs.
This is episode 1, Introduction to the Lab.
In this episode, we will cover what to expect, the procedure for the classroom labs, and how cleaning up and sterilizing works.
What to expect? Here are some ways to help you be prepared for your labs. Make sure you follow all requirements and have all required things for the lab like lab coat, goggles, and sometimes gloves and face masks. Sometimes a lab write-up will be required before you start the lab to make sure that you read the procedure. Check Schoology regularly to know any updates or changes. Studying the lab procedure and writing it out before the lab day is recommended and often required, since it helps you memorize what steps you need to take to make the lab process easier. Communication is key, so consider creating some type of group chat with your lab group and classroom to make communication easier, including trading information for class data.
Lab procedure in the classroom, how lab days are set up for your experience. Check for any changes made to the procedure and adapt accordingly. Any formulas or amounts might change the day of, so make sure you have all procedures adapted to these changes. Setting up the lab. Consider dividing tasks. If everyone has a different job, that can help you set up and work through the lab in a more efficient way. Document the materials and the equipment you used. Making a checklist can help you be more organized. Working with your lab group and your classmates. Talk to other lab groups if you need help. Don't be afraid to ask others questions and compare work to produce quality results. Communicate with your lab group and make sure everyone knows their role.
Cleaning up and sterilizing. Here are some ways to make sure everything is organized and clean. Follow instructions given by your teacher. Sometimes some labs require you to maintain a sterile environment to protect the integrity of the subjects. Some labs may include substances that are harmful if not managed properly, so be aware of your actions as well as your groups. Assigning jobs for everyone in the lab group makes it easier and faster to clean up. Reviewing lectures on how to work with certain equipment, cleanup, and about the topic of observation will help you understand your labs.
I hope our advice can help improve your lab experience.
In the following episode, we will discuss the lab write-ups.
Thank you for listening.